Ariel Carmeli, 6-point Southwest style, priced to sell fast. You guys blink your eyes and this one's going to be gone with the wind. I'll tell you that right now. A few minor little flaws that I'm going to point out to you because you guys know how we roll. We are full transparency here at Crossroad Cues. Instead of getting these few little marks touched up, I'm going to sell it as is, priced to go. And it's really, really minor. I'll show you that in just a moment here. But anyway, Black Ash Burl. Black Ash Burl, 6 points, Southwest style. So you can see you've got the long, so 3 long and straight points, Carmeli style of Black Ash Burl. What a beautiful wood that is. Let me give you a little bit of a close-up right there. You've got black and natural veneers. And if any of you follow our business or our page, you know that I am a huge fan of jet black Gabon Ebony, and Ariel is as well. He believes that it plays the best. Of course, that's subjective. A lot of cues are made with curly maple or bird's eye maple, and they play great. But in any event, look how sexy that black ebony is up top. So 3 high, 3 low points of Black Ash Burl. You've got the Southwest style rings at the joint, above and below the wrap, and then down here. So if you count the shafts, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 position ring work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 on the butt, 1 on the shaft. Okay. This wrap is Spanish bull. Ariel loves to do Spanish bull wraps. This is probably, if not the best one that I've ever felt. It's right up there with it. I'm a huge fan of Spanish bull. If you don't want to spend the money to get a lizard belly, or you don't want to get elephant, or it's not available, Spanish bull is one of those wraps that you'll see many great cue makers use because, number one, it's not over the top expensive if you ever want to get it added to one of your cues. And then above all, it feels great. It's got a great texture to it. Not too hard, not too soft, really nice grip. Spanish bull, genuine leather. And then down here you've got the jet black ebony. And then, of course, the deco ring is made out of the Black Ash Burl. So let me point out a few things to you here. This cue is actually signed by Ariel Carmeli, which is becoming kind of a rarity now. He's not really signing a lot of cues. And if you're a Carmeli fan like I am, you know his shop has been shut down for months because he moved from the West Coast all the way to Virginia. So the guys and girls that play pool in Virginia are super blessed to have one of the best cue makers in the world by far, bar none, now building in Virginia. So in any event, you're not going to find a lot of Carmelis in the marketplace. We are an official dealer of Ariel's cues. He's a great friend of ours. I talk to him almost on a daily basis, but we got to wait in line like everybody else. And they have been a real scarce commodity lately. So if you have been dancing with the idea of getting a Carmeli, you need to jump on this one. His new prices for these Southwest style cues are going to creep up real close to $4,000. If you get a Carmeli cue that has inlays in it, you're going to be $5,000 to $5,500 plus now. But in any event, we are way lower than the normal retail. This is not a new cue, as I'm about to point out to you, but it rolls perfectly straight. That's a sign of some good construction right there. No variation at all. And it plays really good. I got this in a while ago. I've got too many Carmelis, way too many, if there's a such thing as that. I was going to keep it and add it to my Carmeli collection, but I just don't need any more cues. But I have played with this quite a bit myself, and I'm really impressed with the hit. I like purple heart core and I like maple core. This one's cored with maple. Maple is a good complement to the ebony. If you don't like a cue that hits too hard, then this is perfect for you. It's kind of a medium to firm hit. Again, 3/8 modified pin. So a couple of marks, like there's one little mark right there at the joint. Let me see. I'm going to point out to you just one little mark right there. Not a big deal. A couple marks in the finish of the forearm, like right there. No big dings or dents or anything like that. And then down here at the bottom, you can see there's some marks at the bottom of the butt cap. None of this would bother me at all. If I was buying this cue to play with, you could get this whole thing refinished fairly inexpensive. I wouldn't even do that though, okay? I would just buy this cue. If you're planning on having something that plays great, just leave it like it is. If you just wanted to have this touched up right here, you can get that done for next to nothing. But anyway, then there was one little mark like right here in the finish. You can see that right there. It's not a scrape or a scratch. It looks just like kind of a scuff. I believe the majority of that would just buff out. For those of you that have done business with me, you know we normally sell cues that are either perfect or they're brand new. I am intentionally selling this cue without getting it refinished, without doing anything to it. That way I can give somebody a really good value and save me the time and effort of shipping it off to get it refinished. So there you go. Other than that, the shafts both roll straight. The butt is 15.2 ounces. You've got one 13 millimeter shaft that's 4 ounces, and then the other one is a 3.2 ounce 12.35. So 12.35 if you like a smaller millimeter. I personally don't play with maple shafts. I was using a couple different keel woods with this. I tried one of my Tsunami shafts. It plays great. And then I had a Carmeli keel wood that I played with. So Ariel likes to play with Revos. He says his cues play good with that Revo carbon. I don't play with carbon myself, but if you do, our standard Revo 3/8-10 modified will fit that really good. So again, very minor, by the way, on the bottom here. This is prepped for an extension. I think it's the Mez style extension. So Ariel Carmeli could get you an extension for it. It is prepped, but there's no extension included. Or if he is out of them, I have another resource. You want to check with Derek Karinchek over in Kentucky. Derek does great wraps and extensions, and I know he stocks those as well. So there you go. Southwest style, 6-point. Black Ash Burl, Ariel Carmeli, priced to sell fast. Great playing cue by one of the best of the best of the best. If you are interested, do me a favor, send me a message. If you would like some financing, once it hits the website, crossroadcues.com, you can simply check out with the firm if you'd like the financing. If you don't want to do the financing, then just send us an email, or you can call me, text me, or however you would like to reach out. But just don't wait for a real long time. This bad boy has been priced to move way below the market value. It's very tough to get a pointed Carmeli, okay? A pointed Carmeli for anything under $3,000. A good Merry Widow of his, depending on the ring work, is going to run you in the 2,000s just for a, for a Merry Widow, 2,000 to 2,500 or even more. And his cues just keep going up and up in value because they're hot commodities. He hasn't been making a lot of cues, and everybody knows how they play. So there you go. This is Eddie P at Crossroad Cues, Southwest style Carmeli, priced to sell, ready for immediate shipping.